If you've seen my past few videos, you know I've been talking about my trust success model. And we covered the first three parts of it, being transparency, results, and understanding. Today I want to talk about the S of the model, and that is simplify. And this is especially important as you get into the interviewing part of your job search. Now, the reason for this is because, first of all, you work really hard to get those interviews, and you want to make sure that you're prepared and you nail it. So I always talk to my clients about following the three P's of interviewing, and that is prepare, process, and practice. You need to prepare really well before each interview. You need to research the company, the marketplace, competition. And if you know the interviewers' names, you should get on LinkedIn or Google and find out as much as you can about them and see if you could find any connections with those people. The other thing you need to do when you prepare is to figure out what are the answers that you're going to give to interview questions and what is the main point, your personal brand, that you want them to walk away with. So I always suggest a process to my people that is called the STARS process. And many of you may be familiar with it, and it could go by different acronyms, CAR or something else. But STARS stands for situation, task, action, result, and so what? And the reason why I love this process is because, first of all, it allows you to tell a story, and everybody loves a good story. We've been hearing stories since we were babies, and it remains one of the best sales techniques that you can use. The STARS method also allows you to put your examples in a bit of a box, so it prevents you from rambling or digressing to the point where you're really not clear in what your response to their question is anymore. And the last part of the STARS process, that so what, allows you to paint the picture of you in the role you're interviewing for. At that point, you're able to tell the interviewer why you gave them that answer and how it pertains to the job you're interviewing for, so they can see you in that role and see you being successful in that role. The last part of the three P's of interviewing is practice. You want to do as much as you can to make sure that the first time the words come out of your mouth are not in that interview. You want to write down your STARS answers, practice, practice, practice until they become conversational. And then what you could do is categorize them underneath the competencies or skills that you know are associated with that job. So that when you're in the interview and they ask you a question, all you have to do is think about what competency do they want to know about. Is it problem solving? Is it leadership? Whatever it is, you will hopefully have had STARS that you've practiced and can present in a very conversational way. When you prepare and you have a process and you practice, you really simplify everything. You take a lot of the stress out of the interview process. And the opposite of stress is confidence. At least that's the antidote to stress. So make sure you practice those three P's, simplify the interviewing process, and get out there and win those jobs. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions or would like to reach out to me, please contact me at ken@surecoaching.com. I've also attached a link to a 14-day program that I've developed called Managing Your Career for Whatever Comes Next. Check out the video and learn about it. It might be something that you could use. Thank you, be well, and take care.